The union government is likely to issue fresh guidelines that will make it mandatory to push out pulses into the market within a month of imports. The move is being aimed at curbing the rise in prices and a crackdown on alleged hoarding. Here's the Consumer Affairs Secretary speaking with our colleague Tim Jaipuria exclusively. Take a look.
By facilitating imports in a hassle-free manner, we are ensuring the availability of stocks in the market, thereby impacting the prices, and I'm sure prices will not go up. At the moment, we are watching the import position in custom-bonded warehouses and other domestic warehouses of importers. And if we see a hoarding tendency, we will impose a provision that beyond this number of days you cannot hold.
What could be the proper guideline, if at all government gets down to issuing such a guideline?
I mean, it will depend on the situation. We could say 30 days, 45 days, depending on how much is available, what is the deficiency in the market.
Well, that is something that the government is considering, as per the Consumer Affairs Secretary. Now, industry is opposed to the government imposing a time limit on when they will have to release the imports into the market. As things currently stand, companies have to comply with a stock limit on how much pulses they can hold. And now the government is hinting at a time limit. Manisha joins us now with the details and what industry makes of this proposed move. Manisha, the government is not just talking now about a stock limit, but also about a time limit. You've been speaking with industry sources. What are they telling you on the possibility of this move coming in and the implications?
Well, the pulses as a sector clearly has not a positive response to what the Consumer Affairs Secretary spoke about today on putting in a timeline when it comes to selling or offloading the stock that has been imported. One, the trade feels that the importers will actually start curbing imports because you can't import a lot and then try and sell it at whatever prices and not profitable prices into the market. Two, they believe that since the pulses prices are the only ones within the agriculture sector which haven't increased so much as compared to last year, there isn't really something that needs to be done in this way. Third, they believe that this is just a conversation right now, and before a notification is issued or a more concrete step is taken, the ministries would talk to stakeholders and various pulses associations as well. The fourth point is that when you look at the pulses buffer stock with the government, that is much higher than the required norm of 2.3 million tons. The government holds 4.3 million tons right now, and within this as well, 3.1 million tons is just chana. So there is enough availability of chana and various other pulses as well. The other thing that the markets look at is that there is enough availability of other pulses in the global markets as well. India usually imports 2 to 2.5 million tons per annum of pulses every year, and the only concern that the trade sees is in case of tuar, and that too in the next year. In the near future, especially for the festivals as a season, there doesn't really seem to be a concern on availability or affordability.
Manisha, many thanks for joining us. So industry wary about this proposed move, but remember, a decision has not been taken yet. It is being considered as per the Consumer Affairs Secretary.